What's going on, everybody? It's your buddy, it's your pal, Mr. Nice Guy. Welcome back to our 2025 Dynasty. We're here with Alabama. We're headed to Athens to face number 6 Georgia, who's 3-1. They have lost one game, but they're still a top 10 team. Let's take a look at how we've got here. Started out against Wisconsin in Tuscaloosa with a win, 35-14. For the majority of this season, Dylan Longren has been our starter. However, after a very abysmal showing against Texas and his continued threats to transfer if our playing style did not improve, and when I looked it up, our playing style, he wants to have more passing yards. We tried to give him that at Texas, and it was a disaster. So, 35-14 against Wisconsin, 21-7 against LSU. We went on the road to Florida State. It was a tough environment, but we got the win 19-7. Very hard-fought game out in Austin against Texas. 37-35 win in 4 overtimes. Jam Miller, the savior of that game, with his 3 rushing touchdowns and 130-plus yards. Came home against Missouri. That was the last game that we saw, and we gave Ty Simpson his first start of the season, who played very well, and we came out winners 35-7. Jam Miller, another 3 rushing touchdown performance. Now we're getting into the nitty-gritty. Now we're getting into a real tough 3-game stretch here. We head to Georgia to start it off. Georgia currently 3-1. It's an 11 a.m. game. We're going to come back home to Tuscaloosa to take on Texas A&M, who at the time, it could be a meeting of the undefeateds. And then we'll welcome Florida into Bryant-Denny Stadium the following week before we get another bye to then finish out the remainder of the season. No Tennessee this year. That's interesting to see. Can't remember the last time Alabama didn't play Tennessee, so that's a little bit strange. And we come here to the team, the depth chart. I believe we got everything set up the last video. Ty Simpson is going to be the starter going forward. This will be his first real test as a starter, playing away from home and in a hostile environment in Georgia. Jam Miller and Hemby are stepped up there as our 1 and 2. Justice Haynes down a little bit now. His play, he gets injured very easily, and his wear and tear comes on very, very easily. Let's head back to recruiting. Recruiting was the big story at the end of the last video. We got several hours free. We got several good commits. We did lose out on this young right tackle here as he went to Ohio State. But we landed the 5-star right outside linebacker, who is also a gym run stopper, 6 foot 252 out of Memphis, Tennessee, Joshua Scotland Williamson. And that should be a name that we will see lighting up the stat sheets for years to come. We lost out on this right tackle here as he committed to Florida. We did get a commit from 4-star middle linebacker Jacoby Stork, a pass coverage, 5'11", 233. Should be able to come in and really give us a lot of good depth. To go up further, we lost out on this strong safety as he commits to the U. We did land a very, very big target here in a 5-star left tackle, Okafor. He's a power left tackle, 6'6", 321. We may look to put him at right tackle. He is the number 1 left tackle in the country, coming out of Bradenton, Florida. And so we'll take him and move him down to our... This is the commitment green room down here at the bottom. As we come back up, we did lose on this 5-star quarterback, the number 2 quarterback in the country, who committed to Georgia, whom we play this week. Tendency of a scrambler. But we did sign Larry Gillette, the number 6 quarterback in the country, who is a field general at 6'6" and 232 pounds. Really like to see that. Nice, big, tall quarterback there who perhaps can be our starter one day. And that's it for the commits so far. Very, very close to gaining a commit here on this left end. Nice speed rusher. Number 1 player at that position. Number 2 nationally. Currently, we've got him Friends and Family, Social Media, Scholarship, Allbird, and a sway pitch for Influencer. So we're gaining a lot of points on him. We are still battling USC, but I believe after this week, we should be able to sign him. Left end here, another great left end. Number 4 player nationally, run stopper, 6'6", 286, who we may move into defensive tackle. And DM the player, social media, and football influencer, hard sell. We're getting lots of good points for him. We've got the D tackle here, the number 9 player, number 1 D tackle in the nation. He is a 5-star. He is a gem. And hard sell, social media, DM the player, we're hitting on all cylinders. Another D tackle here. We're way ahead right here. Number 11 nationally, number 2. So we've got the number 1 and number 2 D tackles. Hopefully we can lock them both up. And we got the number 4 D tackle. How about that? Number 4 D tackle here that we're trying to lock up. Just really trying to expand that defensive tackle depth. They all look fantastic. 5-star right outside linebacker. We are in a battle with Mississippi State out of everybody. Now that is impressive. His big thing is playing time. Would not be surprised to see him go to Mississippi State. He would fit as a defensive end in our scheme. Got a 4-star running back here that we're on the verge of a commit. We should have him tied up 6'1", 226. And scouting looks pretty good. Good speed, good trucking. Strength an 85, head first ability, arm bar, and then also got the natural. So it could be a future starter there. We come on down to free safety. That's going to be a tough battle to get up there to get him. We do have a scholarship offered. Send the house. And let's add DM the player as well. A few players here. Got a nice Jim, 3-star Jim, right outside linebacker, 6'4", 245. He's a run stopper. We might be able to move him down to play on the defensive line. Let's see. Speed 82, strength 78. Probably not. He's got some good mentalities, though, the natural and winning time. Nice free safety here. We're starting to move up. He is a 4-star. And we can actually go ahead. Let's take this off. And we're going to send the house. And we'll add DM that player as well. Nice right tackle here that we've started to move up on. And we will go straight ahead to send the house. Left outside linebacker that we're starting to move up on. We'll take that down and go to send the house. And we can actually DM the player. Okay, so we got a little work to do here. We got a couple of players down here we're very interested in. 4 stars, I will go ahead and do everything to try to bring them in. 3 stars, hey, we've already looked him up. He looks pretty good. And we'll send the house and DM that player. All right, so we've got our board right here. It's starting to get some pretty good commits there. Got a lot of guys up here that are getting ready to commit. Just making sure we've got everyone set up for a visit. This young man's already visited, and we're doing absolutely everything we can to get him to come to Alabama. So, prospect list. Here we go. We've got a little space. This young man right here still has his recruitment open. He's worth taking a look at. A lot of D tackles in Alabama. I just want to take a look. Well, hold up. Which one is rated the highest? 268, 386. Yeah, we'll take him off. .268 power rusher, 6'3", 285. And it's got everything open. We're still second on his list, and he has 3 offers, but we'll take a look there. Nice elusive back there. We're 3, and he's got everything open at the moment. Here's a 277, top 8, and we're 3rd on that list. He's receiving back, though. I'm not interested in that. It's a quarterback out of Louisiana. Here's a guy that's, you know what? We'll take a look at this young man too. All right. So we got a few guys to take a look at here. Pretty good. 91 strength. Speed's a 70. Good team player. Road dog. Clear-headed. He definitely could be worth a scholarship. Good throw power here. Short, medium accuracies look good. He's a bust. Nope. And the young athlete here. Pretty good throw power. Short accuracy is okay. Medium's okay. Speed is an 85. 6'2", 191. All right, well, first and foremost, we're going to offer scholarship to this D-tackle here, and we're going to send the house and DM that player. Athlete here, why not? And then he's actually already ready to come take a visit. What's his big thing? Championship contender. That'll be easy. Come visit us for the Florida game, and we'll talk to you about championship contender. We'll throw some hours to you. There you have it. We've got a pretty good quarterback here in Leggett, 6'6", 232, but we're also going to take a look at this young man right here who really looks to be a scrambling type quarterback. And that's it. That's all our hours spent. So it's time to get to the nitty gritty. It's time to take the field. It's an early morning matchup between Alabama and Georgia, both pretty evenly matched as we look at the overalls. But this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a hard-fought game right here. Probably one of the toughest environments to play in the SEC. We already went to Texas, and that was tough enough. And here come the Bulldogs of Georgia. All right. The pageantry. Ugga. It's time to get this game started. We start on defense. Ooh, sick 'em. Got a senior tight end here, Oscar Delp. Georgia here recently being known for their tight ends. Brock Bowers just drafted into the National Football League by the Las Vegas Raiders. Ooh, excellent, excellent play to start the game. We'll throw behind the line there. Gunnar Stockton. Well, they faked me out on that one. I took off, went right for the running back. My goodness, Georgia is giving our defense fits. That's what I'm talking about. Trevor Etienne, believes the little brother of Travis Etienne. Good tackle there. Hey, Keon Keeley in for the sack. Excellent, excellent rush up the middle by the defensive tackle, pushing the quarterback out where Keeley could come in and record that sack. Kick is up. Kick is good. Squeaked it in there. Georgia is first on the board. Now it's Alabama's turn. Can Ty Simpson fare better in a hostile environment than Dylan Longren did? That will be the question. Kendrick Law going up against what looks to be a very good free safety. Ooh, Jam Miller. Quite the run there. Excellent cutback by Jam Miller up the middle for the first down. Jam Miller breaks free up the sidelines for another first down. Can't really hold Ty Simpson accountable for that one. He had the pressure in his face almost immediately. Lewis, the tight end, makes the catch, gets upfield for a first down. That's going to be the secret here with Ty Simpson, is just giving him easy throws. Big run by Miller. That's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown, Alabama. Excellent, excellent blocking by the left side of the offensive line. Our young rookie or freshman fullback getting upfield and throwing an excellent block. And Alabama strikes first with the touchdown. 7 plays, 75 yards. Booms it away. Oh, like a wrestling move out here. Grabbed him by the feet, the twist in the air. Boom. I'm sure these Georgia Bulldogs, man, they are itching to get at Alabama with the way we demolished them last season in Tuscaloosa. Forced him back in the middle. And with that, we're at the end of the first quarter. Alabama currently leads 7-3, but the Bulldogs are driving. Georgia with a more balanced attack compared to Alabama's. There we go. Much, much better. Nice push up the middle. Excellent hustle there by Devontae Smith to make the tackle for loss in the backfield. It's third down. Keon Keeley gets himself another sack. Excellent, excellent pass rush up the middle, pressuring Gunnar Stockton, pushing him to the outside. And the punt's away. Hamilton calls for the fair catch. No need to get popped in the chin. Nice throw to Lockwood over the middle. Excellent, excellent throw there. Ty Simpson doing okay on the day so far. What we're looking for him is mistake-free football and good composure. Crowd's getting back into it. Jam Miller gets up the middle, gives us a more manageable third down. And that's a first down for Alabama. And they're trying to get back in it. It was a good attempt there. Good run by Jam Miller, 7-yard gain up the middle. Oh. Jam Miller with a very hard hit right there. Hits Hamby out of the backfield. First down. Hamby now in the game with Jam Miller out with the potential for a severe injury. Hamby gets up the middle for an excellent gain. Yeah, see, then it's like you get to the 2-minute warning. It doesn't matter where you are on the field or the situation. The game wants you to go right into a 2-minute offense. We're not doing that here. Third and inches. Alabama comes to the line. And off on the inside, Hamby gets stuffed. Hamby breaks through for the touchdown on the fourth down run. A lot of folks, would kick the field goal in that situation. We've got a very young, true freshman field goal kicker, and to try to get him to kick at that sharp of an angle, that would have been tough. Best thing that can happen, we get a touchdown like we just did. Worst thing that can happen, we get stuffed, and then we've got Georgia backed up, against their own end zone with an unrelenting pass rush, And so we're switching it up. We're going to go to the nickel offense. Excellent coverage there by the defense. Stockton has to quickly get the ball out to his tight end. It's just about to get popped in the mouth. Incomplete pass. Cover 9, show 2. Oh. Good thing we had excellent coverage on that play. Fourth and inches, timeout, timeout, timeout. Georgia's going to go for the punt. Most likely they could fake it. Nope, they punted away. Hale on the outside. That's fine. We can run the same play. No way to get that one there. Ball batted down at the line. Nice punt there. And we go back to our nickel defense. Current defensive goal of this is bend, don't break. Maybe don't bend that much. So we are getting a little pressure here to the young quarterback. Keon Keeley with his third sack of the half. Got to give some props there to Thompson in the middle. Delbert Thompson just really getting a great pass rush, forcing the quarterback inside. Jahi Campbell and company there. We're going to let the clock run down. I'm not going to worry about trying to call another timeout, get another opportunity. I think we're good just to go into the half. Let's let that ball bounce. Yep. We're going to go in the half. We're up 14-3. Some may call it playing conservative football. I just call it playing smart football. We're playing efficiently. Jam Miller, 9 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown. However, he was not on the field for the last couple of series, most likely with an injury. We will look to see him come back in the second half, hopefully. We'll take that one in the end zone, bring it out to the 25. Jam Miller back out on the field. Up the middle, excellent run. He's still at a pretty high risk for injury. We're going to keep a very close eye on him. The ball out to our true freshman fullback, who just does his best to get close to the line. Jam Miller gets up the field. Just doing the best to get the throw off. It's very, very difficult to make anything happen. Ryan Williams with an excellent catch. Good throw by Ty Simpson. Jam Miller with an excellent run up the middle. We'll keep an eye on Jam Miller and his injuries. Definitely try to see if we need to make the decision to pull him. Another good run by Jam Miller. Excellent run up the middle. Oh, just I don't know what our tight end was doing there. He did not make the break like he was supposed to. And their Alabama defense is going to have to come up big in this. And to get him run out of bounds. And a big rush by Fox. Gets in for the sack. And Alabama's offense is back on the field. Ooh, stood up by the Georgia defense. Just unable to get the throw off on time. That time we got the throw off to Lewis, our tight end, over the middle. 7 of 15, 86 yards for Ty Simpson. He did have the interception there, but I think that was more of just a miscommunication with the tight end. Jam Miller trying to cut and make some turns there. Nice throw to Ryan Williams on the slant. We head into the fourth quarter. It's a scoreless third quarter. Alabama still ahead, 14-3. You can see there, Texas A&M, unknown if they won. I haven't been watching the ticker at the bottom. But a win by Texas A&M and a win by Alabama would set up an undefeated matchup next week. I'll tell you, Georgia has really stepped up their run defense. They're really making us earn these yards. Should be pass interference. He drug him down. I don't know if y'all saw that. Kendrick Law just getting drugged to the ground there. Kick is up. Kick is good. And Alabama is up 17-3. Now you'll see, I don't mind giving our young kicker, you got something right there. It's a little 32-yard kick. And it's pretty close to the middle. Parameters are not very hard for him there. So we'll take that all day, every day. We're going to stick with the nickel. The nickel defense seems to be working really well against these Georgia Bulldogs. Good throw by their quarterback. Better to get something than nothing. And he gets him in a nice 2nd and 2. Oh, till Jaheed Campbell steps up and says, "Give me that thing." And once again, here we are. It's the 4th quarter, and what happens? The Alabama defense steps up, gives the ball back to the offense, and says, "Let's put some emphasis on this game." Jam Miller with a catch out of the backfield. Gets up for 9 yards. Huge hole for Jam Miller. He's in for a touchdown. And Alabama increases their lead now, 23-3, with the extra point coming. And it is with that, we will let Jam Miller sit the remainder of the game. Hemby will get the start. 2 plays, 16 yards, 8 seconds off the clock. And let's go ahead and make that change now. Jam Miller took a pretty big hit in this game. Justice Haynes will get the nod to be the backup. And in the 3rd down, it's Hemby, followed by Haynes. And in the power back, we will let Daniel Hill get the start. More good kick coverage. Almost let him get to the 20 there, but that's okay. We'll continue to stick with this nickel defense because it really seems to be what's getting us the stats. It's what's getting us the production that we're looking for here. Excellent hustle there by number 7. Hey, Keanu Cahoot showing you how he won the Heisman last year. Look at the speed on this. Let's get the replay. I want a replay. Show me that replay. Look at the speed getting around the left tackle didn't even touch him. The left tackle didn't even touch him. What a show of athleticism there. They try to go with the screen. And we continue to stick with our nickel formation. Almost intercepted by Devontae Smith. But you know what he said? Hey, if I don't intercept it, it's going to give my offense better field position. Hemby stood up there by the defense. Lewis wide open. That's a touchdown, baby. Lewis Jr., our starting tight end, more known for his blocking skill, gets open down the sideline, and that's a touchdown. Alabama extends their lead. 10 of 19, 129 yards, a touchdown, and an interception for Ty Simpson. Dylan Longren would be complaining about his lack of yards and be threatening to transfer. Ty Simpson says, I'm just happy to be out here leading my team to a victory. Continue to stick with our nickel defense as it seems to have gotten this Georgia Dogs offense completely shut down. Well, dog will find a bone every now and then. And there's another sack for Fox. And Georgia gets it back to 3rd and 10, back to the original line of scrimmage. And with that, we're at the 2-minute warning in the 4th quarter. Alabama comfortably ahead, 31-3. Cahoot! Oh, the clothesline sack! Let's see the replay on this. Cahoot is just coming to life. Look at this. Little high five from the left tackle as he goes back and just lays Gunnar Stockton on the turf. One more attempt here by the Bulldogs. The crowd deadly silent. Oh my goodness. One last little death rattle of a gasp from the Georgia offense. Cahoot was very lucky on that play because, not Cahoot, Stockton was very lucky on that play because Cahoot had absolutely demolished his left tackle. Like that. 3 sacks for Cahoot! I'll keep saying Cahoot. Cahoot, O-H-T. You know what? It's an Alabama pronunciation. It's probably not right, and I apologize to the player if he ever sees this. Not another one. Not another one. 3.5 sacks. This is the story of last year. Last year, we sacked that Georgia quarterback over and over and over again. Intercepted. Hats off to the defense. This is, once again, for the second year in a row, the defense has taken this game against Georgia and just run off with it. Hemby getting the carry there as we let Jam Miller rest the remainder of this game. We're going to have him ready for next week against Texas A&M. It's going to be a big one. Flag on the play, most likely holding. Yep, it's going to be there against Romero. Doesn't matter to us. 36 seconds left. Ooh. And at this point, yeah, why are y'all playing that? Why are y'all playing that? Let's see. You know what? Let's shut them down. Let's shut them down. Big 3rd down. No, not really. I'm just going to stay in this formation. I don't even have to snap the ball. I don't know why the band is still here. It's time for them to go. I don't know why there's so many fans left. This game is over. 2-1 ball game. And that is it. Your Alabama Crimson Tide for the second year in a row has absolutely dismantled the Georgia Bulldogs, and this time in their own house. Ty Simpson played well, but once again, it's Jam Miller, player of the game. 19 carries, 138 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, but we did see some concerns with his wear and tear. Hopefully he'll be back to a much better health when we face Texas A&M next week. But your Alabama Crimson Tide rolled into Athens, took care of business. Ty Simpson led the offense well. He's not worried about yards and his own stats. He wants rings, baby. He wants championship rings. The defense came up big. 8, maybe 9 sacks there against the Georgia Bulldogs. What a game and what a win. So as always, we will sim forward to the next week. We know who's coming to town. The question is, are they undefeated? Boot commit, the number 2 player in the nation, Zach Adams. Another big commit, running back, Travion Warrior out of Texas. And we have a few players up. The one committing there to Mississippi State. Dylan Longren, I'm transferring. Okay, that's fine, Dylan. Goodbye. Keon Keeley won SEC Defensive Player of the Week. 3 sacks, 3 tackles for loss, 5 tackles. That should give him, yes, it will, National Defensive Player of the Week. And yes, A&M was on a bye week. So yes, they come in undefeated, ranked number 3, and they will take on the number 1 ranked Alabama Crimson Tide at 6-0. What a battle that will be. We'll take a real quick look here as the defense has started to ramp up. Dylan Longren, 832 yards, 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 56% completion percentage. But playing time, the biggest deal breaker for Ty Simpson, and we are meeting that with him. 67% completion, a little bit better. 3 touchdowns, 1 INT, 360 yards, but he's starting to find his rhythm. Rushing yards, Jam Miller now up 92 rushes, 512 yards, 10 rushing touchdowns. Already in the double digits, and we're only halfway through. Receiving, it's Lewis Jr. It's our possession. Really a great run-blocking tight end who's leading the way in yards. 1 touchdown. Kendrick Law leads the way in touchdowns with 3. Ryan Williams coming in with 2. And then Ty Lockwood with 2 as well. Blocking, yeah, whatever. So we come here to take a look. Deontay Lawson is leading in the tackle department with 38 tackles. Jaheed Campbell not far off of that. 8 tackles for loss for him with 26 total tackles, and that includes an interception in this last game. Sacks are where it's happening, man. Kahoot now leading the team. He wasn't earlier this season, now leading the team with 7.5 sacks. 7 sacks from Keeley. 5 sacks from Fox. 2.5 from Lawson. We're seeing a lot of great sack production. Interception-wise, Deshaun Jones, who also had an interception in the last game, looks like he's doing pretty well. Deal breaker playing time. I don't know if that's an issue for us. He's starting. Caleb Downs with 1 interception, Jaheed Campbell with 1, and Keon Saab with 1. I don't know how those guys have deal breakers for playing time. They're playing right now. So that looks pretty well. Let's take a moment and take a look at where we are conference standings. ACC, we don't care about you. Sorry. SEC, we're getting ready to take on Texas A&M. They're 2-0 in the conference right now, ranked number 3. They've got a pretty good offense, just as good as ours. 178 points scored, 88 points against. So they've got a really good defense. We got a pretty good defense, too, probably the best defense in the conference. Let's see, 73. Yeah. So we have the best scoring defense in the conference, only allowing 73 points in 6 games. Just a little bit over 10 points a game. That's not bad. Florida, who we're going to face, they've got a pretty good defense. Texas A&M, pretty good defense. The only other 2 defenses that are still in double digits this far into the season. Georgia falls mightily. Worst defense in the league when it comes to scoring. I think I saw, yep, there it is. Texas allowing 221 points. I'm sorry, Longhorns, you can't do that and win the SEC. So Alabama playing pretty well. How's our revamped Pac-12 doing? USC, Oregon, both still on top there. Utah still in play. A lot of points scored, but a lot of points given up. None of their teams, the closest, Oregon being closest to double digits this late in the season. Let's take a look at the top 25 and see where we are middle of the road. Alabama sitting number 1 with 45 first place votes. 20 first place votes. Look at Penn State ripping their way through the Big Ten. Texas A&M, of course, being 3rd. They were on a bye week. They face us this week. Oregon, 2 bye weeks in a row. That's a little wild. They're number 4. Clemson climbing up in the ACC. Ohio State not far behind Penn State. Florida, USC, UAB, the highest ranked group of 5 team right now at number 9. 6-0, just beat Tulane. They're going to face Tulsa. Liberty not far behind them, but they just lost to Jacksonville State as they head on to take on Florida International. Georgia just lost to us. They dropped from 6 to 14. Any other surprising? Northwestern is pretty surprising at 3-2. San Diego State, another group of 5 teams sitting here. 22 after a 45-31 win over Nevada. And beyond that, we look to more information. Jacksonville State earned themselves some points and possibly could be ranked soon. And Boise State, 26, just outside the top 25. Beyond that, nothing truly exciting. Nothing else to really look at. We can check the Heisman Watch. Do we have anyone on the Heisman Watch? Keanu Cahoot and Keeley. Cahoot and Keeley. Cahoot looking to win back-to-back Heisman trophies. He's at 7.5 sacks halfway through. That would put him at about 15 sacks at the end of the season. That's pretty close to the 17 he had after the SEC championship game. Keon Keeley, the new young man, 3 sacks in that last game against Georgia. He's trying to work his way up to try and jump past Cahoot and take that Heisman trophy. Other players in, Drew Allar from Penn State. He's got Penn State undefeated, and they're looking pretty good. Cade Klubnik, a senior now with Clemson, is up there. And Avery Johnson, the starting quarterback for Kansas State, also in the mix. But that is it for Week 7. We've got to look at the future here, and when we come back next time, we're going to dive into recruiting. We got some awesome commits, so we're going to take a look at that class ranking, and we're going to continue to work on some of these new additions. Till then, it's your buddy, it's your pal, Mr. Nice Guy. I'm going to catch you later.